What's up guys, here's Kevin Cole. Welcome to another one of my video. Here I do motorcycle content. If you didn't subscribe yet to my channel, please consider clicking the like and the subscribe button please. Today's topic is going to be about 3 things I love and 3 things I hate about my Speed Triple RS 2019. So let's get on the bike and let's talk about it. Okay, so let's start this bad boy. Oh, let's go. So I had this bike for 2 seasons now, guys, and so far I enjoyed it every miles I did on it. But there's definitely some ups and downs about the motorcycle. Actually, there's ups and downs on all motorcycles, right? So let's start by the things I don't like about this motorcycle. The third thing I would say is the weight. I mean, I think it's heavy. I think this bike's about 465 pounds. What? I mean, there's bikes that are more heavy, but I mean, for a naked bike that doesn't have fairings and that's supposed to weigh light, it's a little bit heavy. So I changed the exhaust, obviously, and I took off the back passenger pegs, which takes off around 20 pounds, something like that. And to be honest, it makes a big difference. Like, I can't complain anymore that the bike is heavy because it really feels nimble. Like it's fun, guys. It's a must mod to make on that type of bike. Anyways, guys, the second thing I would say I don't really like about this bike is the power modes. Not that there's not many difference between the power modes. Actually, the things I don't like about this settings of power modes is that I'm going to show you. So basically, if you can see, when I'm changing the modes, when I'm stopped, I can put it on rider mode, right? So rider mode is the mode that you could adjust the motorcycle as you want it. You could like set off the throttle control, the ABS, turn off the traction control, everything. So this is kind of how you want it to be mode, if I can say that. And when I go, as you can see, if I want to go back to, let's say, regular mode, I can't change it. See, the only option left is my rider mode. I cannot select the other one that I had back. So I mean, that's kind of an issue. Like, let's say I took off ABS and traction control and it started raining and I want to put it back to where it was, I can't change it. So that's kind of a downside. I mean, it's not bad, but you know, it irritates me sometimes, to be honest. And the number one thing I hate about that bike, guys, you will probably guessed it, is the wind. The massive wind that you get. Obviously, I'm used to a sport bike. I had a CBR 1000RR, I had a GSXR 750, a CBR 600 before, and yeah. So sport bikes tends to have more fairings and a more aggressive position, which gives you less wind on your face when you're riding. And I think even though I put the Puick green screen new generation right here, which helps, it doesn't make, you know, all the work. Like, you're still getting a little bit of a shake at high speeds, and a lot of wind on your chest, also on your head. So a little bit less on your chest but more on your head. Anyways, but when you buy a naked bike, I mean, it's something that you're aware of it. Like, this won't make a difference between either you choose that bike or not. I mean, that bike has so much good things to say about it. Anyway, so these are the 3 things I hate about that motorcycle. Now let's talk about the 3 things I love about that bike, because let's be honest, this is the best bike I've owned for sure, and I'm having a hard time, you know, choosing something else. It's really a bike that, you know, suits me in a lot of ways, but this is specific for me. It could be different for any people, but anyways. So the third thing I would say I like the most about this bike is the power delivery. You might find that funny, but for a naked bike, especially a 3-cylinder, this bike is so smooth. Like in every power mode, even sport mode, which sometimes, you know, the throttle can get a little bit jerky, I feel like it inspires you confidence. Like it doesn't kick your ass the way that you know, maybe an MT10 does. I mean, the power is good. So for some people they would say it's not enough, but for me it's more than enough, to be honest. I like a bike that has raw power like this one. Like I feel like this bike, if you crank it up hard, it gives you the power that you need, right? But when you want it to be smooth, the bike is smooth, and that's what I appreciate about this bike. If I take another naked bike, let's say the Aprilia Tuono, this bike is all about power, raw power, aggressive, you know. Even in the slowest mode, it's still aggressive. But this bike is more refined. It's smooth. It's not as twitchy. It's not as dangerous. You just feel good when you ride it. You just feel confident when you ride it. You don't feel like it's gonna kill you every time you know, you give it gas. And that's really one thing I appreciate about this bike. Anyways, let's go to my second point, guys. The second point which I like this bike is the look. At the beginning I wasn't that sure because of the headlights, the round headlights. You know, a lot of people don't like them, but I kind of have a love and hate relationship with these headlights. The more I look at it, the more I like them. You know, the looks varies from people to people. Some people hate it, some people like it, but we all have a bike that we love to watch, you know. We all have a bike that we feel that is more pretty than the other bikes we have, and personally I think it's that bike. I think they made an amazing job with the Speed Triple RS, that model specifically. And also I'm a big fan, you know, of black and red, and you know, I just feel like they've done that bike for me, specifically for me. So yeah, I can't deny that, you know, the look of the Speed Triple is amazing. I like it. A lot of people don't, but this is one of the reasons why I got that bike, so it has to go on my list, definitely. And the first reason, guys, the first reason why I like that motorcycle is kind of the same as the second one, is the fit and finish of the bike. I mean, you're looking at a premium bike here, so of course it's an expensive bike, and the maintenance also is expensive, but you get what you pay for, especially for that bike. I mean, when you buy a bike, it's good to have the bang for your buck. That bike might be expensive, but it has a lot of equipment in it, which has different rider modes, ABS, traction control, cruise control. It also comes with Diablo Super Costa's tires, which are amazing, by the way. And yeah, even though I changed the exhaust, it came with 2 double arrows in the back, which sound great and are probably really expensive, to be honest. Let's not forget also about the all-in suspension in front and in the back. So even though you pay a lot of money for that bike, you get a lot of stuff, and that's what I like about that bike, guys. That's why I chose that bike. That's the first reason why I chose that bike. You pay for a lot, but you get a lot. You get a nice bike, nice finish. It's reliable, it's pretty, it's fast, it's smooth, it's comfortable. It's just a bike that does everything right. So here it is, guys, my 3 reasons why I love and hate that motorcycle. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube page if it's not already done. I'm Kevin Cole, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace!